Hello, lovelies. This is 5 Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Lovey Brown. Thank you so much for listening. I am thrilled that you are here. Today, I want to continue the series that I mentioned last week, exploring what it would be like if you viewed your manifesting as a movie or a play. Today, we're going to talk about the producer role. And the producer role, I'm going to use a little bit of information from Neville Goddard's Seed Time and Harvest. This is from chapter 2. He originally wrote about this, viewing manifesting as a production of a play, back in this book, Seed Time and Harvest. And he called the four main characters, the four main components of this, the four mighty ones. And the four mighty ones are the producer, the author, the director, and the actor. And all of those people have a role to play in a play or a movie. And so all of those people, though, in your play or movie are you. You are the source. You are the I am of all of that in your life. So you are the one that's manifesting your entire life. So I'm going to read a little bit now from the Seed Time and Harvest. In the drama of life, the producer's function is to suggest the theme of a play. This he does in the form of a wish, such as, I wish I were successful. I wish I could take a trip. I wish I were married, and so on. But to appear on the world stage, these general themes must somehow be specified and worked out in detail. It is not enough to say, I wish I were successful. That is too vague. Successful at what? However, the first mighty one only suggests a theme. So the first mighty one in Neville Goddard's writing here is the producer. And so as you are producing your life, what theme do you want it to have? So let's take this a little bit further and say that you've kind of already suggested a theme, you just haven't really called it that yet. And you want the theme of this part of your life, of this manifestation to be like, I wish I were married to, my specific person. Or I wish I were in contact with a specific person, or I wish I were in a happy, fulfilling relationship with, a specific person. If you have a specific person, then you already have a theme, right? You've already gotten some of that vagueness worked out because you know what you want, but you might have to really get specific about what you want with that person. If you have a specific person. If you don't have a specific person, that's fine too. What you need to do is just, when you define this wish, you want it to make sure that it's not too vague. You just want to make sure that you have a clear picture of what the theme is of this part of your play. Now, just because you have a theme of this part of your play, your relationship in this case, and like I said, I'm going to do some more about some other topics. You just want to work out. You can have other things for other parts of your life. And for this part of your life, you just want to work out what that is specifically to you. What is it at this moment that you want? And as you grow and as you learn over the course of your life, that theme can change. It can get more specific. You can add to it. And so what I want you to do today, I want you to do a little homework. And I want you to finish the sentence, I wish I were, and then blank. And then I want you to fill that out. But I want you to fill it out specifically. Remember, don't make it too vague, like the examples that Neville Goddard gave in that paragraph. Make it specific. And if you have a specific person, that's awesome because you've already got one piece of the specificity worked out for you. I'm going to go ahead and read another paragraph from Seed Time and Harvest, chapter 2, to kind of wrap us up today. All that we behold is a visual construction contrived to express a theme which has been dramatized, rehearsed, and performed elsewhere. What we are witnessing on the stage of the world is an optical construction devised to express the themes which have been dramatized, rehearsed, and performed in the imagination of men. So what you're doing now in your imagination, and then you can get it out of your imagination by putting it on paper, by speaking it out loud. You are selecting what you're going to see in your world. What we're witnessing, I'll just go ahead and read this sentence again. What we are witnessing on the stage of the world is an optical construction devised to express the themes which have been dramatized, rehearsed, and performed in the imagination of men. So whatever you're dramatizing, rehearsing, and performing in your imagination, that's been selected by you. And so what you want to do is make sure that you're making that selection on purpose, that you're choosing, starting today, starting with a theme as the producer of your play or your movie, making that theme exactly what you want it to be, not just whatever your mind has sort of picked up from being in the world. You're deliberately selecting the theme that you want to experience in this life through manifesting. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions, please reach out to me at lovybrownmanifests@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you. And may you manifest exactly what you want.